All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Lifelong Connect podcast. We're 25 subscribers, guys. Remember, subscribing is free, so help your boy and subscribe. All right, so that's a quick little amendment to the video, the short I did earlier. After listening to Mikel Arteta's press conference as it pertains to players and their status in terms of injury, I think I'm gonna have to do some tinkering with the lineup. Okay, so as a consequence of the Mikel Arteta press conference, um, found out that Nkapie, Calafiore, Mosquera are all out, like zero chance to participate in the game against Chelsea, the Carabao Cup game. And also that Saliba and Trossard are doubtful. So that doesn't sound too good because it makes me feel like even if Trossard and Saliba end up, being able to kind of make it, that they potentially will be left out of the squad just to, as a safety precaution. All right, so initially, when I had gave my prediction for the starting lineup, I had said Raya, Nkapie if he was fit, if not Timber, um, in the middle, Gabriel and Saliba, and then on the right wing back position, I would have White or Timber, depending on how the Nkapie thing worked out. Then I would have a mid three of Rice, Odegaard, Zubimendi. Then I would have Trossard on the left wing, Saka on the right wing, and Jesus up top. So after hearing about all of these injuries and doubtful players who are doubtful, I think it might end up being Raya. It might be end up being Skelly in left wing back. Um, Gabriel Magalhaes with White in the middle, or Timber, and then Timber or White possibly on right wing, depending on which way Mikel Arteta decides to go. The mid three doesn't change. Rice, Odegaard, Zubimendi. Martinelli comes in for Trossard, Jesus stays, and Saka stays. All right, guys, because I didn't even know that Trossard and Saliba had any kind of issues. So um, I don't know if it's like a lack of transparency why we just sometimes we're watching games or like games come up and for the entire week in the build up to the game we don't really hear anything about like anybody who has picked up any new injuries or niggles. And then the squad gets released on like a Saturday or Sunday, like a Premier League game, and we just see players just gone, just not there. And then we hear after the game that Mikel Arteta is saying, yeah, they had an issue. I understand if it happens in warm up, but like sometimes it's just like we just never know, and doesn't kind of annoying. Especially if you're trying to broadcast or you try to do videos like this when you're trying to make predictions. Anyways, guys, so let me know what you think about all these injuries that we have. We're in a transfer window. We are linked to Mark Gay. Guys, we need to get this guy in ASAP. Um, Also, let me know what you think about the status of Trossard and Saliba. Because now we're starting to really run thin. We're starting to probably have to use Lewis Kelly a lot in games to come, and we've seen how he's been so far this season. It's not something that I want to see. Like I would much prefer to see either Calafiori or Nkapie or even Timber. But with injuries coming hard and fast, we might not have a choice, and we have some mountainous challenges ahead of us. I know we have after the Chelsea game, I know we have a Premier League. I can't remember who will play. I think it's Leeds, and then I think we go away to Inter Milan. So in the Champions League, so it's not looking very good, guys. So we might be able to get away with this one in the Chelsea game just because they have their own issues themselves. They have a new manager. I know there's a new manager bounce, um, new manager bounce FC because all they do is replace managers like Manu. Um, but they have their issues as it pertains to injuries. As I said in the short that I posted earlier, um, Cole Palmer, Reece James, and Caicedo due to accumulation of yellow cards. Anyways, guys, so big game tomorrow. Come on, you Gunners. Show up on time, guys, and be that 12th man. All right. We're going to need you, especially for those people who can't be there. Show up and do the thing. All right. Because we need to get past because I really feel like this Carabao Cup competition, I feel like I know that Newcastle plays Man City today, and I feel like whoever wins it, I feel like if City or Arsenal wins, I feel like that is going to play a big part in who goes on to win the Premier League at the end of the season. Because I was listening to a press conference by Mikel Arteta, and he was saying that normally, like especially if you look at Pep Guardiola's tenure at Man City, there is a correlation between winning the Carabao Cup and winning the Premier League. Not to say that there's a like a direct correlation, but it seems that way. That it gives you that confidence and belief to you win a competition mid-season and then you get buoyed on to go ahead and do the thing come May. All right, guys. So let me know what you think about this new lineup. Let me know if I probably got something wrong again. Let me know about what you think about the transfers. We need to bring bodies in. The players are dropping like flies all over the pitch. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right. Thanks for tuning in on an episode of the Lifelong Gunner podcast. Road 25 subscribers, guys. Remember, subscribing is free and like. All right, guys. Hit that like button. All right. Peace and love, and we're out.